At its simplest, I always say that courage is doing it afraid. It's about doing something when you're not absolutely sure it's going to work, or you're worried, or you're nervous. That's courage. In early 2014, the realisation that International Christian College was not going to survive. Saying, first to myself and then to my board, that the oldest Bible college in the UK was going to have to close. Realising that was the case, it was actually quite freeing, because once you've faced up to the reality and in a sense got out the boat like Jesus asked Peter to do, that's it. You're giving up all pretense, you're giving up all the struggle that perhaps sometimes you try to do to maintain the status quo or keep things as they are. And I think realising sometimes that you have no choice, or that that is the only thing to do, and then doing it, brings its own courage, because you can embrace something, and sometimes letting go of the things that give us security, letting go of the things that give us status, letting go of the things that sometimes pay our salary even. I didn't know what was going to happen to my job. But embracing and saying, do you know what, Lord, despite all those things, I'm not going to put my security in those. There's a whole backstory as to why we ultimately decided to relaunch and work out a different way that we could operate as a college and how we could pay the bills and all that kind of thing. But it ultimately came down to a recognition, without wanting to be, I hope we're not being arrogant in this, but there's certain skills we have as a college, there's certain things we have around youth work and around mission and pioneer ministry and leadership that we do think we can contribute in Scotland that are needed, and we're bringing something to the party. Abraham left his home city even though he didn't know where he was going. And that was that last bit. Even though he didn't know where he was going, he still set out on a journey. And that's really important. And I was brought back to, yeah, that's what it means to follow Christ. It's not about knowing all the details. It's not about having everything signed off and everything promised so that I know that if I do it, it'll all be good. It's about setting out and trusting God that He will lead me and that He will make it known and make it plain at the right time. Where does courage come from? It's the words of the Bible, it's the words of Jesus. And actually, do we take them seriously? Are we prepared to live our lives as if this stuff is actually true?